All right, I just landed at the Denver International Airport. It was a fine flight. As you can see, I put my glasses on. Kind of want to disguise myself a little bit so my one subscriber on YouTube doesn't see me. What's up, man? Hey, say hi.
What's up?
So, yeah. See, man, my fans are everywhere. So, yeah, I got a couple hours to kill. I'm going to Portland. And hopefully my plane doesn't crash. Ooh, probably shouldn't say that at the airport. Hi, my name is Eric, and I want to thank you for watching my vlog. This is my first attempt at one. I don't really watch them myself personally, so this is kind of going to be a mess. Clearly, I'm recording this intro months after the vlog was recorded. In fact, I'm editing the video right now. That's the screen grab where I just paused the video on the vlog. That's like crazy meta, right? Anyway, it's gonna be kind of a mess. Some of the footage kind of was overexposed. I fixed a lot of it in post. I don't take constructive criticism very well, so don't roast me in the comments. Thank you very much. I've never had Shake Shack before, so we're gonna try this out. Apparently they have one of these at the airport, so try it out. All right, so that's just a single Shake Shack burger because it is 9 a.m. and I'm not really hungry. And burgers and for breakfast I've never done. Oh my god, it is alright. It's pretty good. No, I like smash burgers, so I wish we had one of these back home. Alright, just landed here in Portland. The flight was also good, except for the guy next to me who sang Home on the Range over and over the whole time. Now I gotta go find my parents, and vacation will begin then. So my family picked me up and we immediately left Portland. We headed towards our first destination to the town called Astoria. We checked out the 125-foot Astoria column. Of course I had to go to the top, but I kind of underestimated the 164-stair climb. I'm only halfway up. You can also buy these little wooden airplanes at the bottom of the column that I'm assuming are safe for the environment, because then you're supposed to throw them at the top. We left Astoria, went on this bridge right here to cross the Columbia River and go to Long Beach, Washington. We stopped at the Crab Pot so I could indulge my seafood craving. I ordered these shrimp tacos that looked better than they tasted. Noah had a plain burger because that's all he ate this entire trip. Alright, this is day 2 of this trip. I'm at Long Beach still. We're gonna go to Tillamook or something later. Drive down or up the coast. I'm not sure which direction we're going, to be quite honest. Right now I'm walking to Long Beach. Pretty cool scenery. The ocean's right down there. When I think of Seaside, Oregon, I think of fun. There's little food shops everywhere, arcades, carnival-like attractions, and a nice beach. It's also considered to be the official endpoint to the Lewis and Clark expedition. But I think we all really know who made it to the Pacific Ocean first.
We beat you! Yeah! Go home, losers!
Next up, we stopped at Ecola State Park. They apparently filmed several scenes from the movie The Goonies here. I wouldn't know though because I've personally never seen the movie. Ecola also overlooks Cannon Beach. We stayed at a hotel/restaurant/gas station where our room also had a toilet phone. To end the second day, we decided to drive 15 miles north to Rockaway Beach, where we had ice cream and watched the beautiful sunset. Alright, it's day 3 in Oregon. I'm in Tillamook, Oregon. We're going to the Tillamook Creamery where they make cheese and possibly ice cream. Oh, and also this town smells like shit. I'm not joking, the whole town smelled like manure, but at least the Tillamook Creamery was pretty cool. Oh my. Before leaving Tillamook, we stopped here and got some hot, fresh beef jerky. After that, we went to the beach south of Pacific City. The sand there was really loose and very hot. Walking there without shoes really sucked. I am so glad I didn't bring my Vans. Oh my god. I have so much sand stuck in my shoe.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Lincoln City was the next destination on our trip. I still had a strong craving for seafood, so we ate at Moe's, where I had clam chowder and fish and chips for the first time. What's the clumps? Is it potatoes? Yes. This looks hot as hell. Since I don't half-ass anything, I wanted to give my honest-to-God food critique like Anthony Bourdain. As day 3 came to a close, we went back to the hotel where I could rest my sunburned, tired ass and imagine living my life by the ocean. Y'all ready for some whale watching? After watching whales at Depot Bay, we drove to Devil's Punch Bowl. We then walked to lighthouse number 2, which also had seals down in the water below. One of the things I was looking forward to seeing on this trip were tide pools that my family had seen a year ago. I have never seen a tide pool before, so I was excited to get some cool shots and maybe see some starfish. Alright, it's like day 4, and behind me, as you can see, is Seal Rock. I don't see any seals though, that was earlier. I'm sunburned, I'm tired, but I'm at the beach, so I can't complain. And yet, I still complained because we were not able to go to the tide pools. I don't know if you're aware of how the ocean works, but there's this thing called tide. Apparently it was high tide, so where we wanted to go was all underwater. Spouting Horn made up for it though. It also happened to be the place where I saw my first tide pool, which was a bit disappointing. We ended the day in Florence, Oregon. It was there we got to enjoy the sunset since our hotel was right on the beach. Alright, it's day whatever the I don't even know anymore. It feels like I've been gone for a month. We're going to Heceta Lighthouse and then maybe checking out some tide pools. I'm still sunburned as hell. And tired. Let's go. All right, we stopped. Oh shit, I'm walking on rocks. We stopped on the side of the road to check out some possible tide pools. I've never really seen a tide pool or at least a cool tide pool. No idea if this is worth anything.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Yeah, that was a sea lion cave, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. On our way down to Brookings, Oregon, we stopped here to take in the view. In Brookings, Oregon, we stopped at Catalyst Seafood where I had a pretty good steak with crab on it. Our hotel was again on the beach where we would watch another pretty sunset. On day 6, we woke up to a foggy morning. We drove down to the Redwoods National Park and walked the Lady Bird Johnson Trail. We then drove on a narrow, windy road to our next destination, which was Fern Canyon. Fern Canyon is where they filmed a few scenes from the movie The Lost World: Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, that's how it always starts. But then later there's running and screaming.
As a child, I watched this movie a million times, so the trail seemed familiar. Before leaving the Redwoods, we decided to stop by this one attraction where you drive through a literal tree. My dad's truck is a little bigger, so a few people there didn't think we would make it through without scraping something or getting stuck, but Steve made it look easy with a couple of inches to spare. That evening we stayed in Medford, Oregon, where I had In-N-Out for the first time, but I soon found out that it was overrated. I did find some awesome pickle-flavored pork rinds though, so I'd say that's a W. Alright, it's the last day on this trip, day 7 I believe. We're at Crater Lake. Gonna check that out for a couple hours, maybe get a couple of good shots. And then we're gonna head home. It's gonna take a couple days to get home, so lots of driving, probably really boring stuff. And that'll be it. Crater Lake is a volcanic crater lake that's 1,943 feet deep. The lake is the deepest lake in the United States and the 9th deepest lake in the world. Crater Lake has an unusually deep blue color due to the depth and clarity of the water. No rivers flow into or out of the lake. The water is purely from rain and snowfall. That island is called Wizard Island, which is another volcano. Yes, a volcano inside a volcano. And with that, we were on our way home. Listen, I know I kind of had a sarcastic tone in this video, but I really did have a good time. I want to thank my family for letting me tag along for this trip. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to experience everything. Me coming along was all sort of last minute, so I didn't have any time to prepare for this video. The camera I used I've never used outside of streaming, so I was learning how to use this while on the trip. I also bought a brand new gimbal I had no clue how to operate. It was all a bit overwhelming. Honestly, if I could, I wouldn't mind living in this area of the country, so I definitely will come back out here someday. Everyone loves a sequel.